To take this wax application one step further, we can use some of the prepared waxes in stick form. Work very well for small objects, again using a weed pot. This particular combination is the Hut Perfect Pen Polish, PPP for short. It comes in two sticks. The dark stick is a carnauba wax that contains a tripoli compound, and the light stick is the same carnauba wax with a white diamond compound. Again, we need a very high RPM in order to generate the heat in order to melt that wax. Just rub it along the length of that piece. Then take a paper towel, get that wax hot until it melts, and then push that melt line all the way from one end of the piece to the other. It's going to get hot. Expect to burn your fingers on this one. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the finer buffing compound. In this case, the white diamond. White diamond is somewhere about 15 to 1800 grit. Then we take a piece of clean paper towel. Again, I use a Viva paper towel because it's less likely to scratch the wood than any other brand of towel that I've run across. Pick up that line, move it all the way across. Do that a couple of times. I want to make sure that I get all of that old wax off of there. If you really want to give it a good shine, buff it with a brush, just like you would a pair of shoes. Now that little weed pot has about as good of a wax protective coat as we can get. It has accented the grain just a little bit, and it has not changed the color of the wood. Let's see what happens if we do this with a darker color piece of wood like this piece of cedar. Running it at a fairly high speed. And then do the same thing with the white diamond. It's a little bit out of round, but not so bad that I can't do anything with it. It's sometimes kind of difficult to get down into the corners, and you can miss a little bit because we're going to take that cloth then, pick up a wet line right there, melted wax, and I'm going to push that right on out and over the side. So if I've got some little spots that I've missed, they're going to get covered up pretty well when I come back around this the second time. Find a clean spot on that paper towel again. I need to get down into that open void there and clean out the excess wax. Buff it with the brush. All wax likes to be buffed with a brush.